This is the level 2 of the number system review, just to make sure that you understand where the notes are and you've memorized the number system scale. So what I'm going to do for this one, it's going to be a little trickier, because instead of putting the notes down here like I did before and you can count up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put notes higher and you're going to have to go backwards. And you can either use the octave or you can use the wherever one is, you can kind of backtrack to figure out what the numbers are. Let me give you an example. If there's a 1 here, then if that's true, yes, you can write this scale out going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But remember, you can always look at this one as not the beginning of the scale, but the very last note of the scale. And then you can go down this way. 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that this anchor point, number 1, allows you to find numbers over here on the fretboard and down here on the fretboard. So if that's kind of something that's new for you and you don't really understand it, go back and review the other videos that deal with octaves before you try this lesson. But here I go. Let's say number 1 is we're in the key of G. So there's a 1 right there. Now all these notes I want you to imagine down on this side, not up here, down here. If a 1's there, where is number 5? 5 is here. If you got that, let's move on. What is number 6? If 1 is there. 6 would be down here. If that's 6, where would be number 2? Wow, that's a tricky one. That's a big jump. 2 would be right there. How about number 4? Picture it. Right there. And what might help for you is whenever there's a high 1, just picture where the low 1 is. And you remember using the octave video, we know there's a number 1 right there. And then from here, you can visualize the notes above it. It's kind of harder to visualize lower, but whatever method you need to, use it. Okay, where would number 3 be? Number 3. Point your eyes to where number 3 would be. Right there. How about number 7? A lower 7. Right there. How about a number 4? 4. Okay, getting the hang of this. Let's change keys. Let's say we are playing in the key of B, but I'm going to give you the 1 right there on that string. So everything I want, when I call out a number, I want you to picture the notes in this region of the fretboard. Okay, think through and tell me where a number 4 would be. Point your eyes towards it. 4. How about where would number 3 be? 1, 3. How about where number 6? Where's number 6? 6. And remember, there's multiple places. There's a 6 there. There's would be a 6 over here, over here. But right now, We're just kind of staying in one region, but the more places you can memorize, the better it will be later. Where would be number 2? 2's here. How about number 5? Where's the number 5? Right there. And let's go, what haven't we done? Where would be another 1? What would be a lower 1? Right there, and that happens to be a B note. Okay, we're done with this level.